Sometimes when I think maybe it's when I'm in the deepest meditation, I sometimes notice that my mouth is full of saliva.
Okay.
And sometimes...
I've never had that feeling.
Well, I have had that feeling.
That's good, because you know what that is? That's you noticing the now, isn't it? As opposed to what I tend to do is notice that I'm just thinking about other things in the past or the future.
But I've gone, right, so this second day, we've been meditating long periods and I'm going in and out of it and it's like a whole new thing. And then suddenly, I notice a bit too late that my mouth is full of saliva. And I dribble all over my crotch.
Oh my God. So, how has it got that late? I mean, I can imagine noticing a bit of saliva, and I can imagine even feeling it on my lip, but not to the point where it's pouring out all over my trousers.
I can only describe it as pouring out over my trousers.
And you feel it pouring out?
I suddenly go, by that point it's too late, and I have dribbled all down my crotch. And there are light
Do you open your eyes at this point?
Yeah.
And you look down and there's a patch of water on your crotch?
A patch isn't doing it justice.
Oh my.
It looks like I have fully
wet
myself.
That's brilliant.
And then
there's a two-thing going on here at once. The first one is how inept are you that you can't keep saliva in your mouth? And the second one that to me is slightly more embarrassing that you're dribbling. And the second one is that you look like you've wet yourself. But they've all got their eyes closed, right?
They've all got their eyes closed.
Have you got a very baggy T-shirt on that you can sort of...
Not baggy enough. Not like it's one of those things that you notice me pulling it down, right? You go, what's he trying to hide?
Oh, yeah, but no, everyone's got their eyes closed. But
they've all got their eyes closed.
Around
We've been meditating for quite a long time. The next bit...
How long?
Well, this I don't know at this stage, right? This is like the second or third in the morning. It's like a 40-minute meditation.
Did they say beforehand this one's going to be a 40-minute one?
They don't say. It's all on the itinerary on the wall.
And what's the longest ever?
40 is the longest single sit. But you do 40, then a break, then a 20, then maybe another, then a talk, then another 40. But this 40 is going to be followed by a walking meditation. Oh, right. And so I have just offloaded on my crotch.
There's the trailer for this week back. There's the title for the episode. And there, in a nutshell, is the summary of your life. So
Jeez. I'm looking down and I think, and I don't know how long we've been meditating, but I think, what's coming next? We're going to go for a walk in a minute, or maybe in 40
What is the matter? You're absolutely inept. You are like Mr. Bean in every way.
Then I go back to my meditation, and I've got my hands
Surely
in front.
you can nip back to your room to change your trousers.
No, you have no idea. It's like, if I had to nip back, that would look so weird. And I've got nothing to change into anyway. I'm not going to come back in my jeans. Go, why has he suddenly put his tight jeans on?
You haven't brought any spare slacks.
Well, no.
Why?
Because I'm there
Given
for
your
3
propensity
days.
to dribble, you'd think you'd have about 15
Well, I didn't
burrs.
think I've got a propensity to dribble. It's only happened like 2 or 3 times since I've been meditating. But
you can drop food on your lap.
No, so
You'd go into a retreat with one pair of usable trousers.
Well, I know that now, right? But I didn't know that then. So then I'm looking down and I'm thinking, I don't know how long we've got left. And so I'm cupping my hands over the area.
Oh,
and I'm
that's a
meditating.
good look.
And well, I'm thinking everyone's got their eyes closed. So I'm trying to gently dry it.
This isn't good for meditation.
It's not good. At this point, I wasn't meditating. I'll tell you what I was thinking. Already at this point, all I had going round in my head is, Lee is going to love this.
What?
Like, genuinely. This is the
probably
problem
what made
with
you
this
salivate
podcast.
in the first place.
So then we finished.
Why didn't you just, surely when someone's meditating for 40 minutes, there's been occasions where people need to go to the toilet.
No, that never happened.
Just get up and walk out. Everyone's got their eyes closed. What you do in that situation?
No, that would have been
Open your
really
eyes.
disrupting. And they kind of said that before we started. Like, it's important that everyone gets into that there isn't disruption, that we're all sharing
Well,
this
it's
moment.
back to that thing of be in the now. If someone's disrupting you, that is part of meditating.
Yeah,
Don't resist the interruption.
You
That's
can
what I
have
would
this
say.
cerebral argument now. I'm sitting there in a quiet room with a wet patch on my slacks.
I still think I know you well enough to know that your priority list is wrong in that situation. They've probably said, don't don't get up. But they've also, being disruptive is less embarrassing than a wet patch on your crotch. But you probably thought, no, they're the rules. They said it. So if they want a wet patch, they're going to get a wet patch.
Live with it. This is on you.
It's their own fault. It's their own fault for setting rules. Do not leave the room, or do not distract other people. Has been mentioned. No one has said, don't wet yourself. So therefore, I am at least going with the rules if they think I've wet myself.